Hi friends, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest learning and teaching platform. Hi friends, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest myself Bhavani. As you all know, Unacademy offers plus courses for Karnataka CET students. Now, what is a plus course? What are the benefits of plus courses? Students, when you enroll your name for the plus courses, you will have detailed discussion of both class 11 and class 12 topics. All the topics of class 11 and class 12 will be done in detail. Apart from that, you will also have, daily practice papers and, also full length mock tests, and all these are with analysis. You will be also, given chance to write quizzes for self-analysis. So all the chapters of class 11 and class 12 will be done in detail, especially in terms of competitive level exam. All the important tips and tricks will be shared during these classes. The previous year questions and also the questions which are likely to be asked, that will be also discussed during the sessions. There are a number of batches which has been started, students. So you can enroll your name for any one of these batch. You can make use of this code BHAVANILIVE and get the discount. Okay, this is a code which will give you the discount. There are different plans. Few of the plans are, you have a 12 months plan at the rate of 12,375, and you have 6-month plan at the rate of 10,125. You have a comprehensive batch for 8 months, and educators will be teaching to you all the topics in detail. You also have a Kannada batch, so you can join the Kannada batch also in case if you are comfortable with Kannada. Always, these batches include sessions for doubt clearing. So in case if you have any doubts related to the topic, you can clarify during these sessions and you can strengthen your concept also. And as you know, we also have, the champions batch for the year 2021. Different combinations are there: PCM, PCMB and PCB. In case if you are interested, enroll your name and with the code BHAVANILIVE, you can see on the top it is there. So this is the code you will be using it. Okay. There are, free practice tests which has started from 2nd of November. So in case if you are interested, students, you can join and you can write these tests. You have to attempt it live and see to that you are, writing as many as tests before your CET exams. And also, students, remember to watch all my YouTube session. Kindly do not forget to subscribe the YouTube channel. See to it that you are, watching all my previous YouTube session. I'll be taking this month every alternative days. That is, today I've taken 2nd. That means my next class will be on 4th. Okay, 6th it goes on. So exactly at 2 o'clock, half an hour session, we will be solving a lot of questions and which will give you a very good practice. In case if you like the way which I teach and explain, then you can press the like button and do not forget to share these videos among your friends. Kindly press the bell icon so that you get notification related to the classes. Okay. And you can see a lot of links for my, special classes also. Watch all those previous special classes which I have done under Unacademy. Go to the description box and kindly see the links there. You will get, special classes which are free classes. You can watch them in case if you haven't watched. Okay. So we will go with, solving questions on, chapter CT topics. Okay, all the topics, combining, and I've framed few questions. So see to that you will be solving them and getting the right answer. Okay, students, so shall we begin? Shall we begin with the class? I hope all are ready, isn't it? Okay, so we will start with question number 1. We'll start with question number 1. You can see the question there. White phosphorus react with caustic soda. The products are PS3, okay, and NaH2PO4. Reaction is given, the products are also given in the question. This reaction is an example of option A, oxidation. Option B, you can see there, oxidation and reduction, and option C is reduction, and option D is neutralization. So kindly see the question, student, and tell me what do you think the right answer will be. What is the right answer? See, white phosphorus, you can also give me the answer. So let me write the reaction. P4 react with caustic soda. Caustic soda means sodium hydroxide. Products are given as phosphine. You can see there PS3 and also NaH2PO4. The oxidation state of phosphorus is 0. Oxidation state of phosphorus here, hydrogen each H carries +1, so +3. That means phosphorus -3. So 0 to -3. There is a decrease in the oxidation number. That means it's a reduction reaction. Ne is +1. O carries -2, so -8, right? Hydrogen is +2. That means phosphorus need to be +5. So 0 to +5. That means from here to here, this is increase in oxidation number. So it is oxidation. So this reaction is an example for oxidation and reduction reaction. Answer is option B, students. Okay, option B is the right answer. I hope it is clear. Okay, we'll go to question number 2. This is from chemical equilibrium. Which one of the following pair act as buffer? Option A, HCl and NaCl. Option B, NaOH and NaNO3. Option C, KOH and KCl. Option D, S3PO4 and Na3PO4. So you have to identify among the following example which option is likely to behave like a buffer solution. So try to find out, students. Can you tell me what exactly it is? So is it HCl and NaCl, or is it NaOH and NaNO3? Which one is the right answer? Now what do you mean by a buffer solution? What is a buffer solution, student? Buffer solution means a solution which resists pH change. A mixture which will have same pH even after adding an acid or a base, or even after dilution, its pH remains the same. That is referred as buffer, isn't it? Buffer keeps its pH value intact even after adding small amount of acid or small amount of base, or even on dilution. Now the question asked is which is the right, which one or which pair can act as a buffer. Now students, look here. If I am referring to acidic buffer, if it is an acidic buffer is a combination of weak acid and its salt with a strong base. Strong base. A basic buffer is a combination of, if I am referring to basic buffer, it is weak base, okay, weak base, one should be a weak base and the other should be a salt, it's salt with a strong acid. Salt with strong acid. Now if you take example for basic buffer, if I take ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH student, then you know it's a weak base. It's a salt of ammonium, hydroxide, it's salt with a strong acid. Suppose if you take a strong acid HCl plus HCl, what do you get? Ammonium chloride, isn't it? So ammonium chloride is the salt of strong acid, that is HCl. So this pair, this combination works like a basic buffer. Now here HCl and NaCl. See, HCl is a strong acid, so it's not a buffer. Sodium hydroxide is a strong base, it's not a buffer. KOH is a strong base, it's not a buffer. Look at the fourth combination, phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid is a weak acid, S3PO4. It's a salt with a strong base with the sodium hydroxide. If you add NaOH, what do you get? Na3PO4. So this combination, that is phosphoric acid and sodium phosphate, this pair will act like a acidic buffer. So the answer will be option D. So students, I hope it is clear. I hope you have understood. I hope you are getting it. So shall we go to the next one? We'll go to question number 3. This question is from equilibrium, chemical equilibrium chapter. 1 mole of ethyl alcohol is treated with 1 mole of acetic acid at 25 degrees Celsius. 2/3 of the acid reacts at equilibrium. The equilibrium constant for the reaction will be. So students, you have to find out the equilibrium constant for the reaction. So what will be the equilibrium constant for the reaction? Now first of all, in order to find out the answer, students, you need to write the reaction, isn't it? You have to write the reaction. Now which are the two reactants which are reacting here? One is ethyl alcohol and the other one is acetic acid. So ethyl alcohol, let me write here C2H5OH. This is ethyl alcohol plus acetic acid CH3COOH, acetic acid. When they react, you will get C2H5COOCH3. Ester is formed plus water plus H2O, right? Okay, so alcohol and acid and ester is formed in the reaction. So it's given that the initial number of moles of ethyl alcohol taken is 1 mole. And the number of moles of acetic acid taken is 1 mole. Okay, so this is initial number of moles. Initial number of moles. So you know initially these are 0, isn't it? Okay. Now students, if you can see here, 2/3 of the acid react at equilibrium. So out of 1 mole, the number of moles which is reacting at equilibrium is, so how many moles are reacting? 2/3. Students, you can see very clearly 1 mole of ethanol react with 1 mole of acetic acid. That means when I say 2/3 of the acid is reacting, it will react with 2/3 of acetic acid to give, this is also 1 mole of ester, so 2/3 of ester and 2/3 of water. Okay. So otherwise, if you do not want me to write, if you want, you need not write here. We can write later in next step if you want. So how many moles which is remaining now? How many moles will remain at equilibrium? From 1 mole, you have to remove 2/3 because these many moles have been reacted. Similarly, 1 minus 2/3 mole. Here 2/3 I am writing here because that many moles of ester is formed and that many moles of water is formed. So this 1 minus 2/3, you will get it as 1/3, isn't it? This is equal to 1/3. Now we need to calculate equilibrium constant Kc. Kc is equal to molar concentration of product, that is ester, into molar concentration of water divided by molar concentration of ethanol into molar concentration of acetic acid. Right? So what is the amount of ester at equilibrium? That is 2/3 into 2/3 divided by 1/3 into 1/3, isn't it? So how much do you get? You will get 4/9, 9/1. In other words, it will be 4. So the right answer will be option D. So if they ask you to calculate, student, the equilibrium constant, you should be knowing how to solve it. Okay? I hope it is clear. So go to the next question, student. Very simple question. Ethylene react with hydrogen bromide to form. So what does it form? Does it form ethyl bromide? Does it form methyl bromide or bromide, or is it ethyl? So among 4 options, which one is the right answer? So which one is the right answer? So try to find out, students, the right answer. Just see the question and try to attempt the answer. So when I say ethylene, it is CH2 double bond CH2 plus HBr. H can be added to, this is a symmetrical alkene. Therefore, H will be added to one carbon and Br will be added to the other carbon. So the product formed is CH3 H2Br. So what is it now? This is ethyl bromide, or in other words, a simple question, ethane is formed, isn't it? So if it is an unsymmetrical alkene, you know that Markovnikov addition can occur. So anyway, here the answer will be ethyl bromide. Option A is the right answer. Okay, go to question number 5, students. Read the question. Read the question and see. Just see whether you can give the answer. Try to find out, students. Okay. The hybridization of sulfur in SO2 is A sp, B sp2, C dsp2 and D sp3. Now this is a question from chemical bonding. This is a question that is asked from chemical bonding. Simple question. You have to find out hybridization of sulfur. So you can calculate the number of hybrid orbital half into number of valence electron of sulfur. How many valence electron we have for sulfur? 6, isn't it? So 6. There are no monovalent atom, that means 2. So 3. So in which hybridization you have 3 hybrid orbitals, students? 2. So sulfur dioxide in sulfur is sp2 hybridized. Remember, sulfur is sp2 hybridized. So answer is option B. Okay, option B will be the right answer. Okay, go to the next question. A sol of arsenious sulfide is negatively charged. The capacity to coagulate is highest in aluminium chloride, option A, option B sodium phosphate, option C calcium chloride, and option D potassium sulfate, that is K2SO4. So when you say a negatively charged colloid, among the following option, which of the active ion is required in a smaller amount, or which is the active ion whose coagulation ability is highest? So can you tell me the answer? Which is the right answer, student? Now this is a question from, as you remember, from surface chemistry. Now we all studied Hardy and Schulze rule, isn't it? Hardy-Schulze rule. Now what does Hardy-Schulze rule says? According to this, higher the valency of active ion, greater is its coagulation action. So this you know, Hardy and Schulze rule. Coagulation action or power, anything. Now look here, student. Arsenious sulfide is a negatively charged colloid. It's a negatively charged colloid. I hope you are understanding. It's a negatively charged colloid. So when you are adding, it is the active ion should be a positive ion. That means we are referring to Al3 plus in first case, Na plus 1 in the second case, Ca2 plus in the third example, And in the fourth option, it is K plus. Higher the valency of active ion, greater is its coagulation action. Among the four options, where do you see greater, valency? It is here. Please see here. This is 3 plus. So larger the valency of active ion, greater is its coagulation action. Therefore, answer will be option A. Aluminium chloride has greater coagulation ability. Is it clear, students? Have you understood? Okay, we'll go to the next one. Question number 7. Simple question from organic chemistry student. Very, very simple question. So you can find out the answer. You can tell me what is the right answer. So you can just tell me the answer. Okay, I hope by now you must have got the answer. Reaction of phenol with dilute nitric acid. Now students, phenol means OH group is linked to benzene ring. Right? So as you know, the oxygen atom which is linked to the benzene ring, that is carbon atom of benzene ring, possesses a lone pair. And whenever there is a lone pair, this lone pair is involved in resonance because there is lone pair and there is a conjugation. So it is involved in resonance, and when you write the resonance structure, student, for phenol, you will have double bond OH and you have a negative charge here. Right? Now this charge will become bond and the bond will become charge. So you will have the resonance structure, as you can see, a charge here and you have two bonds here and OH. That means in case of phenol, the negative charge is concentrated on ortho position and para position. Further, you can write the resonance structure. The charge becomes bond and the bond becomes charge. So you can write the next resonance structure, and that will be double bond OH plus, you can see here, this is the charge, bond, and bond becomes charge. I am writing the last resonance structure here. So you can see here, you have bond here, and then you have OH. Okay. Students, if you can see, the negative charge is concentrated on ortho and para position. This is ortho, this is para, this is ortho. Reaction of phenol with dilute nitric acid is an electrophilic substitution reaction. In this reaction, the electrophile generated is NO2 plus, the nitronium ion. So electrophile will always attack the electron rich center. So it can attack to the ortho position or it can attack to the para position because these are the electron rich center. So you will get orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol. Now student, in the competitive level exam, you will not waste your time for writing this structure. By now you should be knowing that whenever a group linked to the aromatic ring has a lone pair of electron, then it is ortho-para directing groups. Or in other words, you should know that OH group is ortho and para directing group. Therefore, the product should be ortho and paranitrophenol. Okay. Therefore, answer is option B, student. Okay. So students, thank you for attending the class. Today we have already crossed the time. So on 4th, exactly at 2 o'clock, I will be continuing with the tests, mock tests with a lot of explanation. So students, if you have liked my class, do not forget to press the like button and also share valuable comments. Do not forget to share the videos and also see to it that you are pressing the bell icon and get further notification. So before I say bye-bye, students, make a note on 4th exactly 2 o'clock I'll be taking the next YouTube session. So do not forget to like, share and subscribe the classes. Bye students and take care.